Hi, Mike Handcock here, rocking your life, and today I'm here to talk to you about spiritual entrepreneurship. Now, what is a spiritual entrepreneur? Is it because it's all this light coming from behind me that you think I might be? No, not really. See, the days of business for profit are gone. They're dead. In fact, if you look at companies like Citigroup and General Motors and those sort of companies, their days are actually over. Everybody's getting bailout packages and that sort of thing these days, and all that for-profit stuff, well, it's just gone. And the last 10 years, if you study who's been making money on this planet, you'll come across people like Richard Branson, you'll come across people like Bill Gates. Well, they're all social entrepreneurs, and definitely for the last 10 or so years, social entrepreneurs, Warren Buffett, George Soros, those sort of people have really actually made some serious wealth. But what is going to happen tomorrow? Is that overdone as well? Well, tomorrow is going to be the day of the spiritual entrepreneur. So what exactly is a spiritual entrepreneur? Well, a spiritual entrepreneur, for my money, is somebody who really understands their own purpose. They've really explored self-definition. They've probably done a number of courses. They've spent a lot of time working on themselves. To become a spiritual entrepreneur, maybe they've also been a social entrepreneur. Maybe that's part of who they are. Maybe the whole giving back and funding social projects is part of them, but it's not their reason for being. Their reason for being is that they are actually a transformational leader. So what's a transformational leader, you ask? A transformational leader is somebody who is actually studied something to the point whereby what they're doing is actually helping to transform somebody or something from a current state to a desired state in a very quantum way. So it could be just you working in your little company in the back blocks of some town in Canada or the US or Australia, and you might have 5 or 6 people working for you, and you're saying, well, my workshop here, what's its purpose? Is it here to just fix tires, or is it here for a much bigger purpose? And you think, wow, it's actually here for a bigger purpose. And the people that work for me, they're actually here to do more than just work for me and create me wealth. My wealth's coming anyway. As a matter of fact, it doesn't really matter who works for me because my wealth just keeps coming. As a matter of fact, even when times have been hard, I just keep making money. So there's something that I must give back to them. I started realizing that myself and my friends were spiritual entrepreneurs a couple of years ago. And at that stage there, we used to say to people, well, if you work alongside us and if you work with us, and that's, notice I use the term, I'm struggling to use the term for us. So if you work with us, there's so much more reason for working with us than for working down the road. And that's the personal and spiritual development that we can offer you. And by getting to know who you are, by getting to know what makes you tick, by surrounding yourself with like-minded people, by actually making a change and a difference from what you do. And that change and a difference may be financially, it may be socially, it may be giving your time to charities, or it may simply be by understanding what you have to do in your family more and more to make that transformation, to help your children become better adults as they grow, to keep your family closer and keep your bond happening with those around you. Spiritual entrepreneurs of the future, you're going to see them, they're going to be very well connected, and that's why we've got things like Facebook. It's all about collaboration, it's all about connection, and it's all about creativity. So if you want to investigate spiritual entrepreneurs a bit more, check out what we're doing at Rock Your Life, www.rockyourlife.net, net. And we're working with spiritual entrepreneurs now all over the world who are going to be making a massive change in the next few years. Thanks, I'm Mike Handcock, and I'll see you all later.